So it's day 327, and we've put in about 85 and a half hours, 34 minutes a day when I practice, and 15.7 minutes a day average overall. That's up 0.2 minutes from last week, so that's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start that. So since last time, we made some pretty good progress. I did remember that I was going to have a look at, that I was going to have a look at shifting over and doing this exercise there on the right side where the keys are lighter. Totally forgot to do that. I only remembered that I wanted to do that. Like as I was doing it, or after I did that specific exercise, and then at that point, I just kind of don't feel like doing it. And that's what's going to happen today too, even though I'm remembering it. Haven't done it yet, but what can you do? Anyway, let's go ahead and do the warm-up. Yeah, that sounds bad. There we go. Lately, every time I plug it in, it doesn't sound great. All right, let's see. Metronome. Too fast. I'm doing 100 on the metronome. So not too bad. I think my fingernail, even though it's still so short, I feel like it's getting slightly long, this one, so I feel it's difficult to move it around. Okay, next one. How's this one go? Right. I forgot how it went. I'm always forgetting to breathe while playing. All right, last one. that off. And then we'll do this one. Whoa. Boy, things do not, that does not do it well for the practice. I'm not going to do it again. I usually do fine on it, so I'm not going to do it again. Alright, so this one then, I was working on this one last time, I believe. Or at least it wasn't good enough. And I've got it, and it's been pretty good, so we'll see. Oh, sorry, this is Cockles and Mussels. I accidentally played it the way it's written, but you know, I like it like so. Anyway, that one sounded fine to me. Check that off, and then we'll switch over to the jazz piano, and we will play "Got the Blues." So on this one, I mentioned last time I was going to try doing 1-2 or 5-2-1 instead of this, and I do find it much more comfortable, especially having to switch from major to F to whatever that one is, 5-7 or something. Yeah, so like from the 1 to the 4 to the 5-7, just going. Anyway, let's give it a go. There's a slight touch of hesitation there, but I'm gonna give it a pass. I was sort of in my head about the recording. Get nervous in front of nobody. All right. Chasing the Blues Away. That was too loud. Helps if you play the right note, miss that note. Because I'm not focusing. So I'm gonna, man, I really want to just check that out. Because it's not that fun. Is there like a mental focusing on the part that is easy, and then you're not focusing on the part that's hard? I'll give it one more shot. All right. Focus. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it out, but I want to do this last bit because I lift up on this. I think it should sustain a little bit longer. That's better. My glasses are there. Yeah, I'll put these glasses on. They look silly, but I think they will be helpful. These little things here that I can put on with the over-the-ear headphones. So I can still see the notes and tell what they are. It's just a little bit of additional strain for no real reason, I guess. Yeah, I get that little, where is that? There we go. All right, blues for Wynton Marsalis. Let's get this guy some blues, huh? All right. I have a cover for it, but it just still feels a little dusty. I need to vacuum it off. You'll remember remember last time I was struggling with the rhythm on this first line. I'm going to count that. All right, then I started playing this. There's not really dynamic markings on, so this is on top of Old Smoky. There's no dynamic markings on it. But I try to play it, and just it's tough to play soft and consistent at this point, you know, so we'll try. Like, it's hard to get the left hand. The left hand definitely needs to be quieter than the right. That's too fast. Let's go at that speed. It's supposed to be quieter. Let's take it again. It's okay, kind of all over the place with the left hand in terms of loudness. There's pedal markings anytime you do. I don't like it though. What is that? Right, like, what is that? That doesn't sound, it doesn't sound good with those still out, and then you slam that down. It doesn't sound good. That sounds fine, but that doesn't sound good when you repeat that one, so I don't like it. So that's good. All right, so let's see what's after this. I haven't looked at anything. So we got G major scale. major scale is 2 tetrachords joined by a whole step. Right, so tetrachord was 4 notes, and then 4 notes, but it has to be on different letters, so that's different weight keys. So it'd be this, but wasn't it? It has to be whole step, half step is the tetrachord. So this is a tetrachord. This is not. Now it is. So okay. Oops. That's pretty similar to the other one. A piece based on the G major scale is in the key of G major, since F is sharp in the G scale. Every F will be sharp in the key of G major. Makes sense. Instead of placing a sharp before every F in the entire piece, the sharp is indicated at the beginning of the key signal. Right. We knew that from the other guy. Key of G major. Yeah, the reason I knew this is because we did it in the other one. The Fable one, Piano Adventures guy. Practice the G major scale. So we can already do it. Keep the wrist loose and quiet. Well, my wrist isn't like that noisy, so it shouldn't be too bad. If you have learned the G major scale with both hands separate, you may play the hands together. I already did that. Changing fingers on the same note. So what I've noticed about this book is that they'll introduce things like this. So they're saying, oh, hey, changing fingers on the same note. So do this, and then later do this. Or here they're saying, go like that, and then go like that. They're doing that here on page 113, but there was definitely a song earlier that you had to do that on, according to the finger numbers that they put on. In fact, I don't think it was that long ago. Was it Dream to the World? I think it was, right? Because they wanted you to go... Yeah, it was totally Dream to the World. Because they wanted you on thumb on G, 2 on A, so they didn't mark B and C, but the next, so it goes B and then C, and then they want C again, but that C is listed as being 5. So in order for you to not play 2 consecutive notes that are the same with different fingers, which they're introducing 10 pages later, and if that to not be the case, you would have to do that one on 5, but play the A on 2, and then you'd have to play the B with one of these. That's ridiculous. So of course you would go and then do that. I'm sure there's another one somewhere. I don't know what that is, but I've noticed that kind of thing before with other things in the book. I just can't remember them. But okay, sure, fine, whatever. And it looks like they're listing them in red here in these measures. Key of G major. Right, so it hangs out before the time signature. Okay, so we're on G. Okay, not too bad. Descending G major scale. Oh, so that's a G, right? I think that's a new note. So you gotta go from this up to the octave. And then does it repeat? Bum, 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 bum. Almost. So the next 4 measures are the same as those 4. And then that, so, okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, nice. I'm surprised I hit that octave correctly. It helps that it's like the furthest I can reach with some comfort. I can't get that next one, so that's helpful. To basically just like spread my hand out comfortably and it just hits an octave, so that's helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's check it out. Okay. Let's slow it down. Alright, almost a minute and a half. Let's see how we do. My problem is that they keep wanting you to do this kind of chord, but it sounds so terrible that nothing you do with it sounds like you're playing it right. So this is right, but it sounds so bad. Obviously that's going to be the next one that we work on, so we'll see how it goes. The can. I'm fairly certain, before we close this out, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this one had one of those, right? Didn't this one have the can? I'm sure it did. Yeah, it's interesting. These are both introductory books. They definitely cover things in different ways. I'm not entirely sure I'd say that I don't know, am I better? Am I worse? Am I the same? I have no idea. I definitely feel like this one here involves much more moving your hand around. Where is that? I was certain it did. Yeah. Oh, this one's in C, huh? It's a bit different because this one's in G then. Otherwise, it's the same song, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, it's interesting. Alright. We'll put you back later. Alright, that's it.